We'll be working on this golf cart, which I am super excited about because, well, I haven't ever worked on one other than carburetor work. But today I am removing the motor, and there's this rubber grommet inside there. It's called a motor bumper or something like that. But and I will be doing leaf spring bushings. But this is that rubber grommet right here, and it just takes that slop out of the shaft that's in there, because sometimes this thing makes a crazy rattling noise, and everything I've researched, that's kind of what it sounds like it is, and it was fairly cheap. So I'm going to slide that motor out and look at that little rubber grommet inside there and see if it's a little worn out. Motor pulled out. There's just 3 bolts, 1, 2, and 3, nothing on the bottom. I just carefully sat it down. It is very heavy, so if you need to use a jack, use a jack. There's a little rubber grommet inside there, and that's what I'll be changing up. Here's the old one right here, and here's the new one. I think it's just the upgraded style. I'm not positive, but they are the same size. This one is just very blown out, and it's cracked. And yeah, I'm just gonna slide that inside there, make sure it bottoms out, and then we're gonna put the motor back. Okay. This thing is a little bit heavy, and I don't want to drop it and pull those wires, so I will be putting on a jack. I'm at now, have it on a jack, and now I just got to line up the splines with the motor, and we will bolt it in. Okay, it's in there, and it does rotate, so you can get those bolts lined up back there. It's not easy by yourself, but it's possible. I used a jack, and I used this pry bar here just to kind of push it up, and then I found the splines and I shoved it on, and it will stay by itself, but just make sure you're gentle because you don't want that falling, because that thing is pretty dang heavy. All right, let's get it bolted in. All right, there's your bolt holes, one right there, one on top, and one on the side over there. I use 11 millimeter. Not sure if it's standard or metric, but it worked. So okay, I got all that bolted back up right there. One bolt, second bolt right there, sorry, holding on that bracket, and the third bolt is right there. All right, now I'm going to start doing bushings inside of the leaf springs, because there is nothing inside of any of these, and there should be. So let's get that going. Okie dokie. Make sure you take the tension off the leaf springs also before you go ahead and zap them up. Yeah, there. Just like so. It'll look like this. I'm gonna slide that guy over. Boom. What I've been doing is sliding it through this side so I can see if it's centered. Alright. Then what I had to do the first time, went like this, put one side on with the bolt. Boom. Put your other plate on, and then go ahead and tighten together so that they actually form together. We'll suck the rubber grommets in. Now we're going to go ahead and put the other one in there. And everything's a 14 millimeter for the leaf springs. As you can see, everything's nice and tight. wasn't lining up, so had to get a little creative. It worked. Just like that. Lined it up perfect. Go ahead and drive her on in there. All right, so on this now, there's no more tension on the tie down, but this bolt isn't lining up to the backside. This leaf spring needs to be rotated like that. So I thought about it, and I'll get a pickle fork, boom, put my jack handle on the end of this, push up on it, and it should be able to line right up. All right, I'm holding up on the pickle fork. There it goes. Perfect. Yep, it went through there. Now it's got to put the nut on. All right, this thing is fully complete, both sides. Time to take it for a little test drive. Oh man, this thing is like buttery smooth now. It's a nice boat. Like, I'll hit this bump pretty good right here and it ain't gonna make no noise. And that is nice. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Oh yeah, she's fixed for sure. This thing is absolutely flawless now. He has some wiring over here on this light that's not plugged in anymore, so I want to go ahead and fix that for him. I'm not going to charge for little stuff like that. Yeah, this is his hunting rig right here. Tooth to something. This is for his guns right here. It's like his little hunting rig. All right, so wired that back in right there for him. I'm gonna clean all this up too, get the slack out of it and just make it look nice again, because this is a little crazy. But I put this toggle here. It was just hanging. It's working. That one's working. That one's working. But they just had that switch dangling like right here. So got that all in there real nice. So it's in their nice little compartment. They can just click it on and off. So hopefully they like that. Awesome. It is all done. Toggle switch right there. Boom, bam. Now to this back on because it was extremely loose. So yeah, I think that's a success. Perfect. Thanks for watching.